A scheme in the southwest is giving people at the end of their lives more choice about where they die and the care they're given. While most of us say we'd prefer to die at home, only around a fifth of people do. The Delivering Choice programme in Somerset, which is up for a national award this week, has significantly reduced the number of deaths in hospital. Our health correspondent Sally Mountjoy reports.
Modern hospices are not the grim institutions they may once have been. The day centre at St Margaret's in Taunton is a life-affirming place, though many who come here do contemplate their deaths.
While more than two-thirds of people say they'd like to die at home and nearly a third say they'd prefer to end their days in a hospice like this one, the reality is that more than half of people die in hospital. It's not what they want, and it often means inappropriately taking up a hospital bed.
In Somerset, a programme called Delivering Choice is ensuring people get end-of-life care where and how they choose.
Good evening, Palliative Care Advice Line. My name is Kate, I'm a palliative care nurse.
Nurses at the hospice run an out-of-hours helpline. A coordination centre gives patients and professionals a single access point for care. And discharge in-reach nurses at Musgrove Park and Yeovil hospitals help get patients near the end of their lives back home with as little fuss as possible. Pete Butland is 51 and has advanced bowel and liver cancer. He often uses the helpline, and a specialist nurse gives him and his wife Donna the support they need for Pete to be at home.
I mean, I've worked in hospitals and they're not, I think they're too clinical. There's nothing homely about them, there's not enough privacy. And I think certainly at the end of your life, you want a little bit more than that.
In a survey of bereaved people, the South West scored well above the national average for the care loved ones received at the end of their lives. But only around 1 in 5 deaths was at home. Patients on the Delivering Choice programme in Somerset are 80% less likely to die in hospital than others. It was one of a handful of schemes around the country developed by the Marie Curie Cancer Care charity.
We know that there's still more people dying in hospital now that don't want to be, and therefore we need to reach out to those patients and ensure that everybody at the end of life has got choice about where they're cared for.
I don't know how much time I've got left, and the time I have got, I want to spend it with my wife and my kids, not in hospital.
Sally Mountjoy, BBC Spotlight, Taunton.